Hey, what's up, family? Today I want to talk to you about understanding your field and how you are really the center of the universe, or the center of your consciousness. Um, we are all connected and we are all one, but we have a special um, connection with our own field that we have to take care of, and we also have to take care of our other streams of consciousness, because everybody is a form of you, because we are one in consciousness. And got some things written down, a little scenario of stuff that you need to become aware of. Love and take care of yourself. When you experience and understand this, you can love and take care of others. So when you learn to love yourself and take care of yourself, um, you can be there for others and understand what they're going through without having any emotional attachments to it. Because if you have emotional attachments while you're trying to help somebody, it only hurts the situation at hand, because your fields are starting to intertwine and um, balance and weakening both your guys' fields. So you're feeding off each other's emotions, and that's why it's important to keep your field up at all times. Um, you are the center of the world. Just be aware that everyone is a part of you, and you're centered into oneness. Just like I said earlier, we are all one and we are all connected. And we are the center of oneness. We are the center of the source, because we are one. Don't let anyone fall away from your center unless by choice and change in their consciousness. Meaning, because if you're really close to someone, you want to make sure that their field is still attached to you, because like I said, everybody is connected, but there may be somebody who may be hurting your field or taking your energy from your field, and that's where you have to learn how to um, detach ones that aren't part of your field. So, like, for example, some that I really knew, because I knew people will sometimes feed off of you and take your energy, but I really became aware of it one day when I was at work, and this guy just stared at me, right? And instantly I started feeling different emotions that wasn't my own, because I was fine until that guy stared at me just for that second. And what it was is that he fed me some of the emotions that he was feeling, and he was draining my energy, my life source. What I did is I detached him. I detached him from my field, because he sucked onto me like a leech. Detached him from my field and put him back on the earth grid. Because whenever you detach somebody, you put them back on the earth grid, and the earth will take care of itself with it. Because otherwise, if you don't attach to the earth grid, it just free floats and then it'll attach onto somebody else. So you don't want to attach somebody else either. So but yeah, I had attached to the earth field, and instantly I felt a lot better. And it's something to become aware of, because what I'm starting to pay attention more and more is, if somebody becomes, say you don't know that person, and they just start to just look at you, there's something about me, because I'm at a higher state of vibration, so they sense that, and just out of autopilot, because they're not aware of it. If you don't understand the stuff, they're not aware of it. They don't know they're taking your energy or anything. But yeah, if they're staring at you, that means that they know that you are at a higher state, and then they'll just start feeding off of you, and then it relieves their tension of whatever they're going through and gives it to you. So that's why it's important to keep you filled up and being aware of this, because I was able to become aware of it, almost instantly, and that's good. And that's what you really want, to become aware of your field and your surroundings. So something to think about, definitely. Let's see. And like I said, if you have a family member or something like that, a friend you're close to, and their consciousness changes, say that you're constantly arguing with them, and your relationship is just deteriorating, that's when you have to make the choice of letting them go, detaching them from your field and just attaching them back to the earth grid, because we're coming to the time where, if people don't understand what's going on um, with the field and with the universal change, as well as us transforming, um, it's just not going to work for them. So they're just going to continue to get frustrated, and they will try to keep you down and you don't want that. So sometimes you have to make a choice of detaching them from your field. It's a hard choice sometimes, but it pays off in the end, because remember, even though we're all one and connected, we still are individual consciousness, um, experiencing and wanting to evolve. We don't want to be stuck here and continue this cycle again. I mean, I know I wouldn't, dude. And I'm here to help you guys, in bringing these teachings back. Um, let's see. Stay balanced even when you worry about people's well-beings. Don't let the emotions of others drown your state of being. And what I mean by that is, if there's somebody who, is having a hard time or stuff like that, and they come and talk to you and stuff, just let them speak themselves. Keep your field up, because that's, as soon as they're valuable, their field drops down, and that's when they can start sucking your energy, and you'll start feeling their emotions as well. So keep your field up, and remember to keep your field up when you're having these people talk about you or talking to you. And after the conversation, don't dwell upon that. Be like, oh, how can I help that person? What can I do? In that moment when you're talking with them, that's how you help them. And you just say, I'll be there if you need me. And that's it. That's all you do. You don't have to, go about your day worrying about that individual, because those emotions will start to grow more and more and more, and it'll start to burden your field, and then you'll create attachments, and then you have to clear them out of your system. So be aware that other people's emotions can create your own emotional attachments to your own field. So you're creating something that they started. And yeah, so something to be real important to realize is that you can create your own attachments even if you're not aware of them. So become aware of attachments can come from any perception, any perspective, and you have to keep clearing. That's why it's always important to clear. Every night or whatever, however you can clear yourself, just keep clearing yourself. Always. Be there for them, but don't take and download their feelings and make it part of your being. Just like I said a little bit ago. Don't let them take, what was it? Don't take and download their feelings and make it a part of your being. And, that's where downloads come in. You can download other people's emotions and feelings, and it'll become a part of your field. Again, very important to remember that. Don't download other people's emotions. You can ask them if they are alright. Don't push your way into their space. Everyone has a protective field over their being. So like I said, you are in charge of your own field, and don't push yourself into their field. Otherwise, like I said, it creates conflict. And they'll feel that, and you'll feel it too. When the person lowers their vibrations, their field is weakened, and their emotions start spreading to every person and being. And if your field isn't up, you will absorb their emotions to your being, and that person can also drain your energy from you. So that being said is, if you're real sad or depressed or angry, stuff like that, your field is weakened, and all of a sudden you have all of these emotional attachments just flinging back and forth, and they start attaching to everybody. So you're going to have everybody is downloading your emotions, and it's going to affect their field as well. And that's why it's always important to keep your field up, and also become aware, because you can sense if somebody has a lower vibration and their fields are down. If you become more and more aware, you'll be able to sense it more. And if you do feel, like I said, if you do start feeling like your emotions are changed and you're starting to feel your field weakening, instantly put your field up. Even do a SOT, highest light. That's what I always do every time I feel like there's something attached to me. I just say a SOT, and it just blasts it away, and then I just do my field up. And that's how I do it every time. So a SOT. Just remember that. You don't have to yell it, If I'm at work, I just whisper it, Asat. And the field just bursts out. And then I just say, Christic field up. That is a really good field. I didn't understand it at first. But, you can say field up and that's what I used to do, and it's a good field. But Christ stick filled up is a very powerful field, and what it does every time you say Christ stick filled up, it actually shoots a huge field over you. I mean, it literally is a humongous field. It will surround your whole area. You know, like say if you're in like it can be as big as like your bedroom, you know, or a little bigger than a bedroom. It's a humongous field, and it really stops everything. If there's anybody that's trying to take your energy or something like that, it instantly detaches it away, and it's an awesome field. So Christ stick filled up. Remember that, and I usually say it like 5 times. So Christ stick filled up, Christ stick filled up, and you'll feel it right away. You'll instantly feel the field burst out, and it's pretty cool. If you got eyes, it's pretty cool looking. But yeah, just remember, do not take other people's emotions because they become your own. And take care of your field. Always take care of your field. Make sure you clear yourself. Make sure you don't have any attachments, because sometimes there can be just one attachment. You're not aware of it. So constantly clear, feel out your field, and just see if there's anything blocking you or clogging you. You know, and it can also help you in discovering if you got any parasites attached to you as well. Because like I said, attachments will grow into parasites. So become aware of it. Watch this video a couple times, and just become aware that, you know, take care of your field, and be aware of other people's fields around you. You know, and just, you know, if you feel any kind of emotional change, just realize that somebody is taking your energy and feeding you their emotions. So instantly detach from it. And, you know, like I said, if you feel that there's somebody taking your energy and stuff, just say detach and then attach to field. So detach and then attach to the field or the earth grid, and you'll be good to go, and you'll feel a lot better. As soon as you detach that thing and put it on the earth grid, you're good, and you'll feel alright. So anyways, you know, feel free to watch the video a couple times. Good information for you guys, and keep those fields up. Alright, so anyways, that's it. Namaste. Remember, you're the key in all this, and make sure you take care of your field and clear. Very important to clear your being. Anyways, yeah. Namaste. 1 love 13 to you all, and I'll talk to you later.